a little UV resin day. Going to attempt these. I've not done any of this type of jewelry before, and I had thought about coloring the resin. I do have transparent colors. I have a brown, a red. These are HTV Runt colors. I'll try to get them a little closer. Orange red, yellow, and brick red gold. Now, I'm not too sure that I want to use these. These here are alcohol inks. I know that you cannot color UV resin extremely because otherwise it won't cure properly. These are also translucent. Dark yellow, yellow, and orange. This is from Hebrew. I don't know why this one is called dark yellow and this one yellow, because if you take a good look, this is a much lighter yellow and that's a much darker yellow. So I don't know, maybe they got the labels mixed up. I'm not too sure. But as I said, I'm not quite sure that I want to use the inks. That maybe I just want it to look simple. And what I have here, I'll just bring this up as close as I can without dumping everything off. As you can see, I have some more flowers. I also have some leaf charms and 3 of the same bezels, but this is a bronze, silver, and gold on each one of these. I took the charms and I snipped the ends off, the loops, which is what I'm going to do with this one real quick right now. I will probably be chasing these pieces forever. I try to snip them as cleanly as possible, especially if I get the cutters actually on it. There it goes. Oops. And then my plan is to put the rose gold in the silver, the gold within the gold, and these are aged bronze, so they have the green tint to them. And for these, in order to make sure that they are, this is a foam piece, so I want to make sure these bezels are completely sealed down to the tape. So I don't have anything draining out, not really poking out, but draining out. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just use the clear UV resin. When I do this, I'm just placing these in after I get a first layer on this. Now, I cannot use the foam for curing. It's impossible. So I'm going to place those items out of the way while I get some UV in a small layer here. And I'm going to do that real quick. Make sure you all can see that. I'm sorry, I don't have a zoom on this phone. So I'm going to pause you, get that part done, and be right back. I thought I'd bring you back for the last one here. I put the resin in, and all I'm doing is spreading it around to try to get an even layer. And then I'm going to go over it with my long neck lighter. Sorry about my voice, it's been going in and out all day. Okay. I hate using these because you can't remove the safety on them. And this is just a quick one. Get some bubbles popped. And since you can't remove the safety, people with arthritis are just stuck. Okay, from what I'm seeing right now, and no, I am not level at this point. My table is really warped. It looks like I need to add a little bit more to a couple of these. And of course, yes, let them get time to level a little bit. I won't bore you with that for sure. Okay, I'll spread that out. Nothing like hiding things on yourself. Now some of the flowers I have, they are definitely going to poke up over the top. And that's fine because I'm going to be doming them. And I want it to be a little bit more of a 3D effect if possible. Okay, I am not seeing any leakage on the out there. So I'm going to try popping bubbles one more time. Okay. No, this lighter doesn't get used much. It's got too high a flame and it's not adjustable. All right, it looks like I'm ready to be able to begin here. Excuse my froggy throat. I would like to get these charms in first. I'm not too sure exactly which way I want these charms, but I'm just going to go ahead, place it in. And I'm going to do each one at a time here. Do you want to press it down in there just a little? Okay, I'm gonna have to cut the stem all the way off of this one. I'm probably not all the way in frame when I do that part. Now, if you do try for a 3D effect, try to get all your larger or taller areas into the middle. All right, that one is done. Excuse my froggy throat. I'm so sorry, people. Let's go ahead and put this one that way. Try to get my fingernails into the others. Well, maybe I'll turn this one this way instead. And yes, I'm not wearing gloves right now. The gloves are giving me issues with a little bit of rash on my thumb here once in a while. And I got a cut off of removing that. I believe it was the pumpkin dish or the ball. I think it was the ball, the orb. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to handle with the gloves on right now. And yes, I'm putting these at the bottom. Get those all in real quick. I chose longer stems. For these. You're hearing my dogs because of what time it is. It's getting close to feeding. Well, not even really feeding. It's getting close to bathroom break. Now this one here, since it's curled over, I'm just going to need to place it more like that. Get these petals placed down. Make sure they're in the resin. And this one here. Okay, I won't use that petal. Now all I want to do is put one of these in each one. Ah, that's not doing it that way. And these are those maple leaves. Okay, let's try this one then. Okay, that one's missing one, so I've got to retrieve one or use a different. I think that one's just now stuck where it's at. All right, well, that one got two, that's fine. The only thing left to do is the cleanup and the cure. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my utensils real quick so I don't accidentally adhere UV resin to it. Get things out of the way that would be affected by the resin, by the light. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and cure them. And I am, of course, just going to top them. So I'll get them cured first. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, I'm back. Of course, it was pretty much close to nothing for you. All right, I've cured these several times over because I've domed and domed and domed. I didn't want anything sharp on them. And they are slightly uneven. There are still some things poking out, which is all right. I'll slightly sand them. So let's pull them off and see how it goes. Not used to doing this, so the tape itself is slightly bothersome. Oh boy, don't stick back down again. All right, try to get these off here quickly. We'll get them all down here, and then I'll bring them up to the lens and see what you think. They were cured both sides. Oh my goodness. I didn't want this video to go long. But I guess there's nothing you can do when the tape doesn't want to cooperate. As you can tell, I did seal them down very well. All right, so let's go with these first. Maybe a softer light might have to do. I'll do each one in a different light. And hold it so you can see if you can see through it. That's the front, the back, and I don't know if you can tell, but yes, they are domed, and the flowers are covered. If you would have done something different, let me know. Have any tips or tricks? That would be good. Now this one did slightly bubble. Oops, sorry about that, no light. My wrist popped, I'm sorry. Getting old does that. I brought this one back up because I couldn't remember if I showed you in this light with it. This one here got severe bubbles, and I really don't care, actually. It kind of adds to it for some reason. Definitely homemade. No mass production in this house. And if I'm getting too close to the camera, please let me know, because the camera is my phone and it's a little hard for me to see with. If you like any of them, let me know which one. If you think they're horrid, say so as well. Whoops. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. And if you do, hit the notification bell for future videos. Comment, please, and share if you want to. Peace out, everybody.